If you only knew the power of the dark side, it is your destiny.
Okay, I heard that you were at the mall and it was the 24th of December, is that correct?
It was Christmas Eve.
And you were outside, and could you tell me exactly what happened?
Actually, I got pushed inside the mall. I was at the very tail end of the people, and everything was peaceful. There was singing going on, and I was at the very tail line, or the very end of that line. Well, another cop, a cop grabbed the lady behind me and grabbed her by the arm, and she said, "Don't touch me." Well, he decided he was going to put his arm on me, and I said, "Don't touch me." And he gave us a dirty look. Well, and then he turned around and shoved me, saying I wasn't wheeling my wheelchair fast enough. And then I said, "Don't ever touch my wheelchair again." And he goes, "Well, you need to get moving." Well, that's when my husband come around a small corner there, and he was trying to get to me to push me out, you know, to follow the line going out to the corridor. And the cop wouldn't even let my husband nowhere near me, and he had to argue to get to me at that tail end of that line. And we finally got outside, and I was by the door when my husband disappeared again. Well, when I heard these cops throwing, you know, different slang, I said, "Okay, I'm gonna get my camera out," or my camera phone. So I got my camera phone out, and I just started recording. That's when I got the cops saying, "They're all fair game," meaning arrest anyone, don't care, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to do that as a cop. And then I also heard one of the cops say, and it's on video, "Get that guy with the sign," and he's going, wait until he goes over that way. And he had a sign that said Black Lives Matter. And I got it on video, and I still have it. I've been trying to give it to the news channels, but they won't accept it. Because they don't want to hear about what the cops do. They just want the bad stuff, you know, what the bad protesters did. But the protesters were peaceful. They were targeting and snatching people up for no reason. Either they wasn't walking fast enough, they shoved a child, matter of fact, 2 children, and they shoved me, and they were putting their hands on people who were walking peacefully. You know, you have no right to shove me, period, in a wheelchair. He could have flipped me forward and caused problems, or tipped me sideways as hard as he shoved me in the back of that wheelchair. You know what I mean? I'm by myself at that time. You should handle me with care, and I have rights as an American with disability. You do not.
Have you contacted anybody with Americans with Disabilities?
Not yet, but we're going to. We filed a complaint with the police chief of Beavercreek, and there's a lot of people that have also filed complaints. So
I think that you should go ahead with that, because I don't see the complaint as being one of those things that they're going to pursue internally as effectively as Americans with Disabilities for the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yeah.
And I've seen the same thing happen to people in Milwaukee in the Capitol protesting.
Yes.
And they were taken to court over those issues as well.
Yeah. But the cops have no right to shove people that are in a wheelchair, period. And that really ticked my husband off, and that's why he wants a sit-down talk with the chief of police. Because the way he was treated trying to get to me and trying to block him from getting to me, it was like they targeted me for arrest. And they were just targeting people, left and right, that were doing nothing.
It's a tactic by the police to try to crush the will of the protesters, especially if they happen to be located on private property without the request of the mall or any private property owner.
But it still gives them no right to touch me, period. Touch my chair, touch my arms, or get in my husband's face. And if any of you guys would like a copy of the video, I'd be more than happy to give you a copy. Well, it's on YouTube right now. A friend of mine put it up on YouTube. Go to Counter Current News and search the story there, and the video is at the bottom.